Hey everyone, so now I'm going to show you how I post my Hockey Talk with TG podcast. So this part of the video I am doing using Microsoft Teams because I figured this was a better way to show you how I do my Hockey Talk with TG podcast. So, and I can share my screen on here as well. So I figured why not use Microsoft Teams for this part of the video. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys. Okay, so here you see my screen. Here you see me twice, like talking to you guys. Now, how I do my Hockey Talk TG podcast when I'm at the studio is I go like, since I'm not at home, I'll show you guys the way I do it at home too. But since I'm at school right now, I'll just show you how I do it like in the studio or while I'm at school. So when I'm at school, when I use Adobe Audition for MP3 file, when I use can't think of when I use the video version for like the YouTube file, I have one of these volume booster apps that I go to. Um, it's on this website called 123 Apps, online video cutter, whatever it's called, 123 Apps, and I go to my file, um, go to downloads, and I make this folder just for this video. Um, and then I click on the file I want to have upload. So this is my episode. I got through recording. We're actually a little bit behind schedule, and sometimes what I would do because my microphone because the microphones in the studio, I can't connect them to my computer, and they're connected to Adobe Audition. I have to use this app to kind of like boost the volume up because don't forget I be having my headphones in too, and sometimes I feel like the audio is not as good for like the MP4 version just because I use YouTube, just because I use um, YouTube for the MP4 videos, and because the microphones are not connected to my computer. There's no way for me to connect them to my computer because they're connected to the computer in the studio. I go on this video volume booster app and I just boost the audio just by 50%, as you see what I did right there. And then I click on export. Um, and then it's going to download. Got to give it time to download. Sometimes it will stop me for saying, sorry, this file cannot be downloaded because it exceeds over 30 minutes and I only have the free plan for this. I don't have the payment plan for this. I only have the free plan. So because I have the free plan, it will stop me from saying, sorry, we can't do this for you because your file exceeds over 30 minutes. That's why I have this other video volume app as another tab. So just in case if this were to tell me that, I would go to this website right here, and I would do what I just did right here, and I would, make the volume even louder. So, but this shouldn't say that message though, because this video is exactly 30 minutes long, so it shouldn't say that for me. So still waiting for this to download. Uh, I'm gonna have to wait a long time. I'm gonna have to wait a long time for this to download. All right, so now that it's download, and then say that message that I was telling you guys about because this video is exactly 30 minutes long. Now it's downloading in this corner as you see right here. So just wait for that to download. And I'm telling you guys, it's gonna sound, the audio quality is gonna sound like more better than it is right now, just because I didn't record, just because I didn't have the microphones attached to my computer or connected to my computer. So if I were to play this right now for you guys, um, I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. Um, Now I just played that little snippet for you guys. Now I'm gonna play the audio snippet for you, the updated one I just did. It kind of sounds a little bit more better and it's more louder and stuff. So it sounds more better and more louder than the um, one I just than this one. It sounds more better and louder than this one right here. So now after I get through doing that, I go to my online audio volume booster. This helps out with um, getting your audio loud and stuff and making sure that it's not too low. I take the Adobe Audition episode I did. So this was the MP3 file I used for Adobe Audition. I always keep it at moderate, but I don't know if I should put it at mild because it was able to hear me very well using Adobe Audition and because I turned up the mics too loud. So I think I'm just gonna put it at mild and then we just wait for this to upload, which it takes a long time for it to upload and stuff. So that's the killer part about it. Almost there, almost there. Okay, hoping this gets done soon. Like I said, this is the killer part about this. You have to wait a while for the thing to get done. Mostly because it's 30 plus minutes for the file. So that's why you have to wait a long time. All right, so now that it's done, I just download the file. Usually, when I get done with my podcast on doing it on Adobe Audition at school, I put it at moderate. But because I turn up the volume to 2.5 decibels, I wouldn't worry about that. I mean, I should. Well, I guess I probably could put it at moderate just for it to be a little bit louder. Because sometimes, oops, didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. I could put it at moderate for you guys. All right. As soon as it'll, and I choose the file name again. Here it is. Okay, we'll just leave it as it is. We'll just leave it as it is. I'll probably change it later on for you guys. I'll probably change it later on. So now that both files are downloaded, let me stop sharing my screen for just a second so I can do something really quick. Now that both files are downloaded, now all we do is upload them to YouTube. And of course, the audio version of it will go on Spotify. uh, so yeah. Okay, so yeah, I just had to do something for a quick second. That's why I had to stop sharing my screen. But I'm back now, and now time to show you guys. Share my screen again. All right, so now we're on YouTube. This is my Hockey Talk with TG podcast profile. So when I get ready to upload my podcast on YouTube, um, I click the create video button or upload button, and then it's going to take a minute, obviously. All right, so now once it gets finished uploading and doing its thing, you click on select files, and then you go to the video that you want to upload, which is this one right here. And the only reason why I have the file name in like dashes and stuff because that helps with SEO. And to those that don't know what SEO stands for search engine optimization. It helps get your video out there to lots and lots of people. Now I'm going to fill in the uh, the title name for the episode, the Hockey Talk with TC Pond. Oh, that's a little over 100. Okay, so this is the killer part about doing this on YouTube versus doing it on Spotify. On Spotify, it lets you go up to 200 words. On YouTube, it lets you go up to 100 words. So let's see. I probably take that out, and then NHL news. All right. All right. So now I got done with the titles. Now I'm ready to put the description as soon as I can. Oh man. 1 second. Okay, so All right, so that's my description I just put. I know it's kind of buffering, and so do apologize for that. Usually what I try and do in my description is I kind of space things out so that everything is not one big block of text. So just try and space everything out because not everybody's going to read a big block of text. So that's what that's why I space things out. Yeah, just space. Just clicked on it. Okay. I don't want to have too many spaces though. So yeah. But yeah, this is what I do. Like when I get done pasting and putting my description, I space everything out so that not everything is one big block of text because nobody is going to read that, not even myself. So yeah. Uh, then this stuff. Uh, So basically, what I usually do is I already have a template description already pasted in a Google Docs document, just so I won't have to type in the same stuff every time. So I paste it into a Google Docs document just so I won't have to do that because who wants to type in the same stuff every time? Who wants to do all this at the same every day and stuff? So I usually have this pasted in a Word or Google Docs document so I can avoid doing this. And I put me some hashtags in it as well. Really helps out getting the episode out there, my videos on YouTube. Sometimes I might even put extra hashtags to help get it out to more people. It's a lot of editing I have to do. So yeah, this was supposed to come out around 11:30, but um, wasn't able to get it out at the right showtime. Get our little thumbnail right there. Like I said, the only reason why I have these in like in dashes or so because it helps with SEO, and that file is larger than 2. Okay. All right, sorry guys, I gotta do something 1 second, so I'm gonna stop sharing my screen for a second. I gotta change the thumbnail name, so I gotta change the MB size for the thumbnail because it's too big for me to upload to YouTube. All right, all right, guys, I'm back. So I had to resize the thumbnail I put because it wouldn't let me do it because it was 2 megabytes and it has to be under that. So it wouldn't let me put it because of that reason. So that's what I had to do. So um, yeah, but sharing my screen again, see where it says right here, files bigger than 2 megabytes. So I had to be according to YouTube standards. All right, so this is our new thumbnail here. All right, so now that the video is uploaded, it's going to check it for playwright or copyright. Make sure it didn't use anything that belongs to other people and stuff like that. But as always, for my Hockey Talk TG podcast, I don't do that. So, yeah. So, and then I save it to the full episodes of Hockey Talk TG podcast playlist, and then NHL 2025-26 regular season talk with TG, so you guys can take a look back at that. And as you see right here, all the way down, I have all these playlists for all the episodes and the hockey talk that I have done over the years. So like see 2025-26 preseason talk TG, off-season talk with TG this year, 2025 Stanley Cup final talk with TG, 2025 Stanley Cup playoffs talk TG, 2024-25 regular season talk TG. So every season and every event that's like going on, I put it in one playlist separately, and then all the episodes I have done over the years, I put in this playlist full episodes of Hockey Talk TG, and then like regular season episodes of each year, like this one, I put it under this correct regular season. So that's what all that is. But it's a playlist of episodes I've done over the years and what I talked about as well. Now I'm trying to scroll down. Is it made for kids? No, it's not made for kids. Well, it is made for kids, but as you check your videos saying yes, it's made for kids, and as you scroll and as you try and like I guess maybe close out the video, get out of the video for like 1 second, it's gonna pause the video and it's gonna say this is made for kids. Like you can't really like do that. That's why I always check it and say no, it's not made for kids. Um, but it is for kids though, and for adults, every hockey fan to tune in to the Hockey Talk with TG podcast. And and then for right here, I just put tags of what people could search for, um, like basic general tags almost that people will search for, so that my episode can be among the rest of the other search tabs and stuff. So, Oilers, Oilers, uh, so, Japanese, hockey, ice hockey. Uh, top hockey. Sometimes what I do is if I can't think of enough tags, there is a YouTube tag generator website that I use, and it will generate me some tags to the topic that I want people to look for. So I will have to keep doing this. Okay. I usually try and go up to 500 COs. The more tags, the better. That's usually what I try and do. The more tags, the better. Uh, I think that should be enough for, yeah, 495. So we're almost at the limits. Oh, they actually had some tags for us down here. That sometimes it does this. Sometimes I be forgetting like, oh, there's tags that they generate for us down here. So trying to go to it. Mhm. All right, now after that's settled, come down here. Video language. Mm, English. Then come down here again if it'll let me. uh, uh, allow remixing. So usually what I do is I put end screens at the end of my YouTube videos, so that, and my podcast YouTube channel, so that people can like check out for like more videos and like things to watch, and hopefully they watch. And then if I wanted to put a video from the TG Hockey channel on my Hockey Talk TG podcast on the end screen, then I just search my channel and then I just search the video that I want to do, or put. So, yeah. And that's the same thing with playlists as well. So, you know, and the same thing with cards. All right, oh wait, well, oh, do actually we'll do that playlist. All right, create a playlist of this. I guess I didn't. I thought I did. My 12 days of Vlogmas video playlist, but I guess I didn't. Um, all right, but anyway, we're done with that. And then we will click on publish. Now, I would click on Premiere because I have my videos, or in this case, episodes of my podcast, come out at 11:30 a.m. Central Time. So I'll usually click on Premiere and then click on schedule. to put it out at the time and day that I want to, but we are way behind schedule. It is past 11:30, and so we'll just have it set to publish. So we are way behind schedule. It's past 11:30, so that's why I'm not putting it into Premiere and then, of course, for today. All right, so that's how I do my Hockey Talk with TG podcast from the studio and then put it on YouTube. I'm gonna show you guys how I do it on Spotify, how it gets out to on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio as well. So I'm gonna stop sharing my screen so I can get to Spotify. So give me 1 second. Okay, sorry. I just realized I was muted for a second. So, but I'm gonna share my screen with you guys again, so you can see how I do it on Spotify. Share my entire screen. I didn't realize I was muted for a second. So, all right. So now I'm sharing. Oh, that's on YouTube, but I will be using that tab though. All right. So this is the Spotify for Creators podcasting tab side. So this is a little bit different than putting it on YouTube because obviously it's MP3 files, but you can put MP4 files on here as well. I know with Brady and Matthew Kachuk, when they do their Wingman podcast, they put MP4 files instead of MP3 files. So MP4 files can go on here as well, but for journalism standard, for podcasting standard, the best way to do it is do it with MP3. So, yeah. So what I do is I click on new episode, click on new episodes, and it takes a while to load. All right, now, then I select file, see how it says MP3, M4A, WAV, MPG, MP4, MOV. So you could put MP4 files on here, but like I said, journalism standards, podcasting standards, the best way to do it is with MP3. And then I just click on the file that I want. And I forgot to change the name. Hang on 1 second, guys. I forgot to change the name for this. It's important to have your file name correctly because, like I said, it's better for SEO. It's better for SEO, and you can get your video out there to more people. So, yeah, let me change that file name, and then I'll do it again. All right, so now that we have our episode and we're done, we'll select this. And then usually I rotate between here and YouTube to copy the episode name I put for YouTube and the description and then put it on Spotify. So that's what I do here. But sometimes I go back to the Spotify description because after I get done publishing this, it's going to, like, I'll space it out, the description for you guys. And then after I get done publishing it, it's going to have it as one block of text. So, yeah, but let me go to my recent episode that I put out, and we're like way behind schedule because I have these sets premiere at 11:30. I record my Hockey Talk with TG podcast early in the morning, and then I have it set to premiere at 11:30. So that's why it comes out at 11:30 every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. 11:30 a.m. Central Time, not Eastern Time. So don't want to get the time zones mixed up. So yeah, I kind of wrote to here between YouTube and create so I can copy the script and put it on Spotify. Since will let me do it. Okay, it's going so slow. I don't know why it's going so slow. Oh my, you gotta be kidding me. Come on. I'm sorry for this. Sorry guys, for this. It's not, the computer's not wanting to act right. I'm trying to copy all of this, or at least copy this part of the description and then paste it on Spotify. All right. Now that we got the description, sometimes for televised games, I will put in a poll and ask all my Spotify listeners, who do you think will win this game? Or if it's a TNT doubleheader, I will put, who do you think will win this doubleheader between so-and-so and so-and-so, and stuff like that. But the Golden Knights play New Jersey Devils today. That will be aired on NHL Network. So my poll question will be, who do you think will win between the New Jersey Devils and the VGK Vegas Golden Knights? Um, and I only do this for a televised game. So if it's games airing on TNT, ESPN, ABC, Hulu, NHL Network, then that's when I put these poll questions. So I only do it for televised games only, not out of market games or games that aren't televised on national television, I should say. Okay. Sometimes it will act up like this, so that's why sometimes I don't usually put it, but other times it will let me put it and it won't act up like that. But for the sake of this video, we just won't worry about it. Um, and then usually if I get ready to schedule the Hockey Talk with TG podcast to come out today, each episode I do, I have it set to come out at 11:30 a.m. Central Time. But since it's way past 11:30, we'll just have it set to come out now. And then that's basically it. So if you guys have any questions about this, any comment you want to say, just leave it down. Just drop your comment down below. I know this is a lot to take in, and I know this is a lot I have to do. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave a comment below. Like, just let me know if you have any questions. Let me know how I do, if you like my method or not. Do you think is there a faster way I can do it? And stuff like that. Now I will show you guys how I do my Hockey Talk with Teaching podcast from at home. So let me stop sharing my screen. Just 1 second. All right, guys. So now, oh wait, why is this? Okay. I hope everybody can see me now. I don't know why it was acting like that before, but all right. So now I'm going to, dang it, stupid camera. Okay, can everybody see me now? Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys how I do my podcast at home. So I'm going to share my screen again. Uh, so how I do my podcast at home is um, I go to this website called Free Convert, and then I type in MP4 to MP3 converter. Go to choose files, and wait for it to do its thing. And then I select on the episode that I done at home. And then I push convert, and then it converts it to an MP3. And then that's how the audio sounds the same whenever I do it at home, because the microphone and stuff is connected to my computer. I can attach it to my computer. It's connected. So that's why the audio will sound the same. Whereas I connected to the computer in the studio, I had to use Adobe Audition for the MP3 files and to the MP4 file. So easier for me to do it at home than it is to just because I can easily connect the microphone. Watch this. So I already covered you enough. So I'm going to stop. But yeah, that's how I do it at home. And yeah, like I said, if you have any questions, comments, just leave it down in the description. I know that was a lot. It is a lot of what I have to do for the Hockey Talk TG podcast. It is what it is. And that's going to do it for this video, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to this long video. I really do appreciate it. I want to show you guys my day in the life, my behind the scenes of how I do my Hockey Talk TG podcast, which again is a lot, but at least you guys got to know what I go through every day when I do it from at home and studio, and how I put my episodes out and stuff like that. But make sure that you like, subscribe to the TG Hockey channel. Make sure that you follow the Hockey Talk TG podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio. Episodes come out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 11:30 a.m. to noon Central Time, 12:30 p.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure to hit that like, subscribe button, hit that follow button, hit that notification bell button, so you can stay up to date on the latest episodes of the Hockey Talk TG podcast. And make sure to like, subscribe to the TG Hockey channel as well. But hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys next time.